Happy Friday! Okay, so for some of you, it's back to the box day. Or I guess thinking outside the box. Did you like what I did there? But for some of us, we will still be doing home workouts. So good news is we're still all in this together, and we have another great workout that can be done at home or done outside at the box. A couple of things to think about. There is some protocol to follow, so come with that in mind. Look at those mandates and know what you need to have. You know, bringing hand sanitizer is always a great idea. I was just thinking a pair of gloves might be nice. Keep them in your car, not for germ purposes, but because the ground might get a little difficult on the hands. So when we have push-ups in the warm-up or burpees in the workout or something, really the ground isn't too bad. It's just gonna be where you're putting down your hands. So I would suggest having some gloves with you. What's anything else I mentioned? I'd already videoed this and someone called right in the middle of it. Just stop the video. So we've got a great workout, especially considering this one is really nice that you kind of have your space. You'll walk a distance, do a distance carry, but you're gonna come back to your space. So tomorrow when you show up to the box, or when, you know, if you're doing this at home, you're clearly socially distanced, good enough. I'll be 10 feet away from all of you. So, you'll have your space, it'll be all marked out. You'll have your equipment that's only you using it. And so it's a good one for just kind of the first day easing into what does this look like. All right, so we're gonna have some Russian kettlebell swings. We're gonna have some goblet squats, and then you're gonna take that kettlebell or that dumbbell and you're gonna carry it with you. Okay, and the carry is gonna be a little bit spicy in a sense of how you're gonna carry it. And so you're never going to put this weight down. That is the goal. The carry is going to go up, right? So it's gonna get a little bit further every time you go. And then let's see, I had this pulled up so I can make sure that I'm, let's see. Yeah, so really the only difference between the fully loaded and partially loaded is equipment. So we knew a lot of you had dumbbells, only some of you have kettlebells. So you can use a dumbbell in this one and it's not super difficult to try and do a Russian kettlebell swing with a dumbbell. You'll do a vertical carry, so you're gonna turn it over, really hold on to it good. And then our unloaded version is totally different. I don't know that, I mean, we're gonna go ahead and go through it. I'm not positive that we have anyone that doesn't have something that they can carry or swing. So we should be pretty good to go. I got my demo girl with me, McKenna Chin. So I'm gonna demo the movements that are in the workout and then we'll talk about the warm up real quick, okay? So she's gonna grab her kettlebell. And on these Russian swings, guys, you really want to be mindful of, I'm gonna move this forward just a tad. I think, all right. So you really wanna be mindful of, we're not gonna have that full extension overhead at all. So we're really gonna be thinking about just a slight bend in the knees. And it's really gonna be hip dominant. So she sends her hips back and she's just going just above eye level, okay? So that's gonna be your Russian swing. Then you're not even gonna put it down like she just did. You're gonna go right into your goblet squats. And so we're gonna let the heavy part stay down and you're gonna be holding the handles. Go ahead and turn that way again. There we go. And she's gonna go ahead and push those hips back and down and stand. You're gonna have your squats, just do like 2 more. Followed by your carry. Now this is where it gets a little interesting. The carry is actually gonna have the heavy portion facing up. So go a little bit closer to the camera. Yep. So heavy portion facing up, and that's gonna get spicy. What do you think? It feels awkward, right? So especially if you've gone nice and heavy for this, which it is prescribed at 50 pounds for the guys and 35 pounds for the ladies, and I think she's holding a 20 right now. And you can really tell that difference of just, it's top heavy, right? So it's gonna make the carry really interesting. Okay, with the dumbbell, those same movements. So what she would do is grab the head of a dumbbell. Yeah, same thing, right? So she's actually gone a little lighter here. It's moving pretty good. Then go ahead and go into that goblet squat. Yep, I'm holding it right there. And you'll just hold it just like that for the carry, all right? So nice vertical carry. So looking at those numbers, we've got 30 swings followed by 30 squats, and then you take off for 100 meters. And we'll have that Daniel and Amy will have that marked out, all right? So you'll go 50 meters out, 50 meters back. You'll go straight to your spot. You're gonna go 20 swings, 20 squats. Then you're going the further distance, okay? So you're gonna go 150 meters that time. So it's gonna go up by 50 meters each time. Then you come back, you got 10, 10, and then we're gonna work our way further. So you're gonna go 100 meters out and 100 meters back for a total of 200. And then we're gonna work back up, right? So now we're gonna go back to the 20s, 20 swings, 20 squats. Then you're going 250 meters, so that got further, and then you come back and you got 30, 30. So we kind of started high, worked down in reps, but worked up in distance, and then we worked back up in reps while keeping the distance growing. It should be a fun one. It's slated to take about 15 to 20 minutes, so not too bad. Now let's talk unloaded. I'm gonna send my demo girl back over to the mat, and she's gonna demonstrate a couple of these movements for the unloaded version. Unloaded folks, you've got 5 rounds, okay? So in that 5 rounds, you're gonna do 5 circles in one direction in a pike walk, 5 in the other direction in a pike walk, and then you've got air squats, easy, easy, right? And then you've got a crab walk. It's slated to be 25 feet. If you don't have a measured distance where you're at, that's fine. You can do 25 kind of simulated crab walks, right? And just really kind of push off with your shoulders. And we'll kind of have Kenna demo that for us. So that pike, she's gonna go out. I told her, like, if she gets her, the closer she kind of has her toes or feet together, the more as she rotates. Let's go this way. Yep. She's gonna go around. And these are not fast moving movements, right? It's not gonna feel fast, but they get spicy. If you have a box and you wanna put your feet up on the box and you wanna do around the worlds, go for it. Pike is just a way to do it with no equipment, right? So then you've got 20 air squats. Okay, and then she would go into a crab walk, and I'm gonna kind of tilt this camera down. Main thing with the crab is you wanna drive your hips as high as you can. And you know, if you don't have a big space at home, you can walk backwards and forwards, and kind of just count out to that 25, and that will be absolutely fine. Okay, so that's it for the workout. Let's talk about the warm-up.